Hey everybody, Randall Cornett here. Hope you guys are all having a great day. There's some urgent news that I wanted to come at you guys with and give you guys some clarity and some peace of mind. I think that this news could be scary to some people, but in fact, I think it should be a little bit of relief. That being said, if you guys enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot, and I enjoy staying connected with you guys. With that being said, we'll jump right into the data. So, as you guys have probably heard, Wanda, who was one of the largest institutional holders of AMC stock, is now sold off the majority of their position. Now, I know a lot of people were scared about this and expecting the world to fall, and I'm here to let you guys know that we are in good shape. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we're looking at a sell-off between the 13th and the 18th, and Wanda has unloaded a lot of shares. We'll jump right into the numbers. So on the 13th, they sold 95,000 shares at a $14.10 price point, right? On the 14th, they sold 4.1 million shares at $4 at a $14 price point. I'm sorry. On the 17th, they sold 9 million shares at an open market price of $14.01. And on May 18th, they sold 505,000 shares at one point in the day at $14.09. And at another part of the day, they sold 16.6 million shares at $14 per share. So why is this important? Why should you not be afraid, right? If we were, this is like an elephant in the room. A lot of people were so scared of Wanda's position and what might happen if they sell off. Would that mean that the sky was falling? Would we rapidly decline? And I'm here to let you guys know we've seen it. We're kind of already past it, to be honest with you. The majority of their shares have been offloaded. And where do we sit? We sit at this $12 range. It's really, when after this is all said and done, it'll be like a fart in the wind. No joke. This is literally. It'll be like a little blip on the fucking radar. Excuse my language. But I want you guys to understand that for as much like fear and speculation that was going on around this, we're like golden. This is perfect. And like, I'm actually happy they're out. It's one less thing that we have to worry about. And what I wanted to show you guys is some information that I have that might be able to help like push my agenda and easing your guys' mind and letting you know that this is something that shouldn't stress you guys out. So we have a tool here that basically allows us to look at block trades, right? And so with that being said, I want to kind of cross-reference some of these dates here with like that Wanda sold and what these block trades are looking like in the actual market. So that being said, we'll come down to the 13th is when they started selling according to their filing. So on the 13th, they sold 95,000 shares. Okay. So we'll look and cross-reference this to the 19th, the 13th, I'm sorry. So the first date on the 13th, there was a purchase for a big block purchase for just shy of 1 million shares. Okay. So we're looking at 10.3 million in value. This is after the first minute the market opened. What I want you guys to pay attention to, what I'm trying to highlight, these are not us. So all of our buying pressure that us as retail, investors have is happening at the same time, like simultaneously as this, right? So let's just say that these numbers, we're not even in the factor right now. Just look at these numbers from like an institutional buying perspective, right? So we have 960,000 shares right off the rip, another 117, 167. If we go all the way up, I mean, this goes all the way up from here down. So this range is the 13th, right? I mean, and look at these big block purchases. So if we come over here and let's look at another date. So if we look at the 14th, Wanda got rid of 4.1 million shares. We come over here and look at these big block trades, and we're looking right off the rip again. The first minute the market opened, half of those are already gobbled up. Okay. So we're looking at basically just shy of 2 million shares that were purchased right after, like 1 minute after the market opened. This is an institutional big block. And we're sitting at just shy of $26 million in value on this position. And if you look at how many other buys are going on the 14th, again, not including our retail buying that's happening at the same time on the market. And we'll see this all the way up, right? Like even there's some big ones like on the 19th, which would be a day after they did their biggest unloading, which was they did the 16 million share drop. If you look here on the 19th, we have right just off the rip 1.2 million shares again right off the first minute. I'm wondering if this is the same institution that's doing this. That I wouldn't really know. We might be able to cross-reference that when 13Fs get filed months from like later, but as of right now, we really don't know who those buyers are. But we could see 1.2 million here, another 500,000 here, you know, more than 500,000 here. What I'm trying to get at, guys, is because the numbers are really not even the most important part. It's just the fact that those shares that they're releasing, we were expecting a huge drop in price. I shouldn't say we, but a lot of people were scared of what was going to happen. And we're fine. We're like buying as usual, right? Institutions are jumping in, making huge block orders. So the purpose of this video was really just giving you guys some clarity and a peace of mind. Again, like I can't stress that enough. We're fine. We're in a golden spot. You guys should be relieved that we don't have to worry about what those guys are going to do or how they're going to play the situation. It's done. It's over with. You know, we've seen what we went from 14 to 12. Like I said, it's a fart in the wind. So with that being said, I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time because I do have another video coming out. So we'll end it here. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. My next video, just to give you guys a little bit of a warning, is going to be on some dark pool stuff. And I think that you guys will really like it. So with that being said, appreciate you guys. Love you long time. Peace.